knowledge of the Accelerated Academy. But when I first heard about it, I had questions in the back of my mind. I'm very, very close to niece and nephew that attend Gavilan Hills, so I'm very close to that school. But when I first thought about it, I kept thinking, is their education inferior than the one that's taking place here at Hollister School? Are they, is the quality not on the same par? That really concerned me, because then I thought, well, I also have a fifth grader who had language arts and reading issues last year, and she really struggled with it in order to come up to proficiency, and I thought, what would happen to her? Would she be accepted at this Accelerated Academy? Maybe if she didn't test well enough? That really concerned me, and I have to agree, like Joe said, that it should be a pilot program in discovering a new standard or new process of delivering education so that all our children can benefit.
I guess I have the advantage of being on the board when this program was being implemented, and I say now school because it was a program when it first started. It's officially a registered school, so congratulations to you. But I will be honest, when the idea was first brought before the board, it was a year prior to me coming onto the board, and so when I came on the board, it was a brand new idea that was being implemented by Dr. Crates, and I was skeptical at first, I'll admit with you. He implemented the same type of program there at Redwood City, and he had a negative experience there. So I was rather reluctant to see what the Dual Language Academy would materialize to be, as well as the AAA Academy. And I am just so pleased at the success of both of those programs that have evolved into full schools. And I know that the curriculum has changed from the inception of this school to what it is. And as a few other individuals have said here, that this should be the model. And I, as a board member, would love to see what you have done here, the success that you have done, the requirement of the parent involvement. My gosh, I mean, that says so much, because the parent is then invested in their child's education, and then the teacher, the classroom itself, yields so much more. So as Joe said, and I think Chuck said, that I would love to see this be a model, but we have to go further than that. And as Michael said, she said that she wasn't sure if she was a proponent of it. But again, I have been won over by the success of both the Dual Language Academy and the Accelerated Achievement. But how do we take that success and then replicate it at all of the other sites? Because as a board member, we have to balance, and we have to look that we have more or less 5,500 students, and is every single student getting the same quality education at the different sites? And I'll be honest with you, I think you guys are giving your students a superior program. It is because you have buy-in from the parents. It is because there is the investment that you all have. But how do we take what you have and what you have here and what you've completed, how do we take it to our other 7 sites? I don't know. And again, that's going to be something that we're just going to have to find out from you. We might have to come to your meetings. We might have to draw from your experience. We might have to use you as the authority to help us replicate that. But we need to. We need to bring the test scores. We need all of our students to be happy at what they're doing, to be productive. We need to make time and energy for arts, the sciences, and stop teaching to the test. I was about 2-3 weeks behind in my newspaper, and I don't throw them away because I figured there's valuable information. And just today at lunch when I was at work, I read the article, I want to say on the September 17th Pinnacle, about your program, and your school, because it is a school. And I was just so amazed at the success that you are experiencing. And again, as a board member, I should know that, because again, that should be information that's in my back pocket. But I am not intimately familiar with what you're all doing. But I am impressed, I am aware, and I'm hoping that I can learn from you so that we can take that and repeat it to all the other sites. So, thank you.
I think everyone has made really good points about that. I think that it should be a model. I think all kids should be given the opportunity to have the nurturing feeling of having more parent involvement and having a better opportunity for a better education and fostering more creativity within that program. I think that it is important that parents and children have choices, as Chuck said, that some children learn differently than other kids, and that, you know, parents like to see their children do things that maybe other parents like to see their kids do something else. So while the choice is important, I do think that it does serve as a good model that other schools should try and follow. And as Beatrice said, it's something that would be really cool to see trickle down through all the other schools. And again, as she said, just having the parents, you know, almost like the board members learning from you guys about how you made it work, and maybe even having you come in and teach other parents how to make it work within their school. I think it would be a great program to support and to make happen for everybody, so that everybody had the chance for such a cool opportunity.